and welcome to Sinful Gaming. Hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today, we have an Age of Sigmar battle report for you. It's going to be 2,000 points. I'm going to be using my Living Cities Wanderers army, and I'm going to be versing the Sons of Behemat. Now, Sons of Behemat army isn't quite painted yet, but my friend brought it on the channel because we wanted to try out some of the new Gargant stuff and see how Gargants go with their new little update. So without further ado, let's get cracking into it. Let's go check out those armies. We're playing the scenario First Blood, which is pretty simple. 3 objectives, middle of the table, 1, 2 more for the scoring. Nice and simple. Let's get cracking into it. Alrighty, and here is our Cities of Sigmar army. So, for starters, we're going to be playing in the Living City sub-factions. You can probably tell by the 2 tree lords in the army. So, general-wise, we've got our Nomad Prince here. He's going to be our general. He's going to have the Skilled Leader command trait. And then our other Nomad Prince here is just going to be a generic one. But our Rune Lord will have the Adjutant and also have the Prayer Curse. We're then going to have a Spirit of Durthu and a Tree Lord Ancient. Tree Lord Ancient will have the spell, which is going to be Regrowth, and then we'll also have him having the Wardroth Horn artifact. Spirit of Durthu will have Spirit of the Hunt. This gives him always strikes first and +1 rend on his sword. Then for units, we've got 2 units of 20 Wildwood Rangers, unit 20 Eternal Guard, 5 Wild Riders, and then 10 Wildwood Rangers at the back, and that unit's going to be our Honoured Retinue. And here we have our Sons of Behemat army. So, we're going to be in the Taker tribe, so that means our Kraken Eater is going to be the general. He's going to have the command trait Monstrously Tough, giving him an extra 5 wounds. And then, thanks to the battalions we're in, we're going to be a 3-drop army, and we're going to get an extra artifact thanks to having the 2 Megas in the army. So this means our Gatebreaker is going to have the Arcane Tome, and he's going to pick the spell Flaming Weapons. The Kraken Eater, rather. And the Gatebreaker, he will have the Amulet of Protection, giving him the 5-up ward save. Then got the 2 units of 3 babies. Their grand strategy for the game is going to be Beastmasters that have to have a monster, ending the game on the table. And then our grand strategy for the Cities of Sigmar is going to be the domain, so we have to control more terrain features at the end of the game than our opponents. And so the Gargants are 5 points cheaper than the Cities of Sigmar, so they're going to get a Triumph. They are using their Triumph, which is going to be Inspired. Before the game begins, we'd like to give a shout out to, first of all, Mithras Games, who provides us with our battle mats for our battle reports. You can find a link in the description of the video to their website. And also give a shout out to Terrainheim, who provided us with this fantastic battle tracker. It has everything for victory points, command points, faction points for your summoning and all that. It's got all your battle tactics here, things like Finest Hour and Heroic Leadership markings. What's great is this is all magnetic, so it all can get compacted nicely together as well. And then you flip this one over, put it back, and it folds up and keeps all nice and safe so nothing falls out. Alrighty, so everything is deployed. Cities of Sigmar, we've got our 20 Wildwood Rangers here with the Wild Riders on the flank. Honoured Retinue with our 2 characters, the General and his Adjutant there. Then got the Tree Lord Ancient behind 20 Eternal Guard, the other Nomad Prince, and 20 Wildwood Rangers over on this side. And across the table from us, we've got the Gatebreaker and 3 Man Crushers on this flank. In the centre, we then have the Kraken Eater and another 3 Man Crushers. Getting ready. Who's going to have the first turn of the game?
I think I'm going to take it.
Cool. Gargants are going to go first. Worth mentioning as well that Durthu is waiting in ambush. The only Living City unit we decided to stick in ambush for the game. Alrighty, so Gargants going first. First of all, battle tactic for the turn. The Gargants have elected aggressive expansion, picking 1 and 2 for their objectives. And then we're going to go into heroic actions. So Gargants are going to try and generate a command point on the Gatebreaker, yeah?
Yeah.
On a 4+, they get a command point. They do. I'll then put a command point on my Nomad Prince here on a 4+. He does as well. Right, movement all done. So both the Megas moving up onto the objectives. And then we've got this one here. Remember, we're playing in Taker Tribe as well. So Megas count as more. Everything counts as more. That's a lot of bodies on the objectives already. Going to go into some shooting though. Throw some boulders. So into shooting, he's chosen to use Heroic Leadership from his Gatebreaker on this unit behind him. They're going to get +1 to hit. I've then used my Heroic Leadership to give +1 save to the unit he's now targeting, these Wildwood Rangers here. So with that, What do we need to hit?
So these are D3 attacks, first of all.
So 3d3, or
So
say
2, 4, and 7. So
All right.
on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, +1 to hit. And wounding on 3s.
Yep. And put that on. So 3 will hit.
So 5 up save at my base, thanks to +1 and -1. I saved them all. Wow. Let's hope this continues. All right, so Gatebreaker's going to shoot then. Wild Rangers as well?
Yep.
Yep. Going to
Hurl Boulder, so hitting on 3. And wounding on 2. -3 normally.
Yep. So completely ignores my save, even with all our defense damage.
Yep, 4 damage.
4 damage, easy. So 4 of these guys are going to die. So, Kraken Eater's shooting next into the Rangers again. So 3 attacks.
Hitting on 4s.
All hit.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -1.
-1, so these are going to be 2 5-up saves. Saved again. All right, so Gatebreaker's going to attempt to charge. He needs a 10 on dice.
No.
That is a 5. No command point for a reroll if you want.
No, I don't think so.
Cool. Anyone else going to attempt to charge?
No, I need to hold the objective.
Cool. So with that, that's going to be the end of your turn. Battle shock for me, 4 dudes. I'm just going to spend a command point. I'll have a check. You know what? We're not going to spend a command point on a 1 or on a 1 to 4. Nothing happens. 5 or 6, I lose models. 5, lose a dude. I'm pretty happy with that outcome. Right, so battle tactic for the Cities of Sigmar, turn 1, we're going to pick a ferocious advance. So 1, 2, 3. Units have to end near each other after a run. Be pretty easy to ensure that. And then heroic actions, going to give a command point to the Nomad Prince over here again. He gets one.
I'm going to same for the Gatebreaker.
Cool, Gatebreaker 4+, does as well. Then start of my hero phase. So first of all, the general generates a command point on a 5+. No. And the adjutant generates a command point on a 4+. No. So start of the hero phase, we're going to use heroic leadership right away. We're going to try rally on the Wildwood Rangers. So 5 Wildwood Rangers are dead. So 6s, bring our model back, nothing. Righty, so into our hero phase proper. Our Rune Lord here is going to attempt to cast Bless on the Eternal Guard on a 4+. Goes off. They now have a 6-up ward. Tree Lord Ancient, he's then going to go with Mystic Shield on the... we'll put it on the Eternal Guard as well. Fails, miscasts in fact, D3 mortal wounds to him for 3. And with that, that's going to be end of our hero phase, so on to movement. And so movement is done. Well, first of all, we brought Durthu on at the edge of the table. Wildwood Rangers have advanced there. Eternal Guard ran. They used a command point to make that a 6. And then we ran with the Wildwood Rangers, who as well managed to roll a 6. So both our units moving 13 inches there was nice. Wild Riders moved up. They just rolled a run of a 3, but still gets them all on the objective. Our General and his Adjutant, we've actually got to move them. Completely forgot about them, but the Tree Lord Ancients moved up as well. And there we go. Ran all our units to make sure we do actually get that battle tactic that we picked. With that, it's time for some shooting. Right, so start of the hero shooting phase, We've got the Nomad Prince. His little bird is going to go piss off the Gargant. So that Gargant there is going to be -1 to cast, unbind, dispel, and hit until my next shooting phase. And then we're going to go with some shooting. We'll start with the Tree Lord Ancient. So Ancient has 1 shot, hitting on a 3, hits, wounding on a 2. Durthu is going to shoot the Gatebreaker. So first of all, we are 4s to hit. Nothing! Durthu useless, but he did shoot, so we're going to spend a command point to use our strike and melt away, but melt forward ability. And so Durthu has moved up his 5-inch, so he's got a 4-inch charge now on the Rangers. That's it for shooting, so time for some charges. So first of all, Durthu is going to charge. He got a 4 just. Whew. And then we're going to charge with the Rangers. Let's not leave it close like that one. Rangers got a 5, so that's a 6 plus 1 thanks to their Hornblower. Alrighty, so monster reactions at the end of the charge phase. So Dirthu's going to use Titanic Jewel, obviously, against the Mega Gargant, plus 1 to hit. You're going to use Roar against the Rangers, though, correct?
Sure am.
Sure. 3 plus.
Got it.
Got it. Cool. The Rangers do not have access to command abilities, only during the combat phase. That is that, though, for charge phase. So combat, Dirthu strikes first, and then I'm going to get to go over the Rangers after him. So start the combat phase first. Dirthu's going to try and use Ground Shaking Stomp. On a 4 plus, that means the Mega Gargant is striking last because somehow my Stomp toppled you over. I'm going to sound the Wardroth Horn in this combat phase as well, so Dirthu's going to get an extra attack onto all his profiles. So before any attacks come in, though, he's used his free command point that he generated at the top of the turn for all-out defense, so that Gargant's on +1 save, and he's got a 5-up ward. So Dirthu, Sword, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 3s. That is 3 at -3. 3 6-up saves. Nope, but then you've got 18 ward saves to make. 18 ward saves. Did 1?
You got 5.
Oh, 5 up. Yeah, 5 up. I was counting 6s.
That was not a 5, sorry. Not going to do it.
And then his Impaling Talon. 2s to hit at the moment. Both hit. 2s to wound. 1 at -1, so it's going to be on your base save, 4 plus. No, 5-up ward though.
No, just 1 wound?
Yeah, just 1. And saved. Alrighty, so because you roared at my unit, they can't get +1 to hit, sad face, but going to be 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. It's a better roll. Alright, so 16 4 plus saves. And each one of those that fails becomes damage 2 thanks to the Rangers fighting a monster. 22 ward saves, 5 plus. Alrighty, so you've picked to use your stomps on the unit here, and then the Man Crusher Grimp and the Flail on Dirthu. I've picked all out defense on Dirthu, so he's going to be a 2-up save. With that, let's get into some rolls. What do we want to do first? Unit, get them out of the way?
Yeah, I'll do the stomp on the unit first.
Alright, so stomp on the unit.
2 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
2 hits.
And wounding on 3s. -2 rend.
Yep, so just go straight through my save.
And D3 damage. For 2.
Cool. And we'll just take 2 of our Rangers here. Now, the big ones onto Dirthu. So, starting.
Death Grip, 1 attack, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because it's a monster.
Hits.
Wounding on 2s. -3 rend.
So, it's going to be a 5-up save for Dirthu. Fails.
D6 damage. For 4.
4, lovely.
6 attacks with the Fort Crusher Flail.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
Any rerolls on this?
No.
No 1 hit there. So 4 hits.
Wounding on 3s. And 3 at -3.
So 3 5-up saves on Dirthu. Oh! Saving has been on point. So he makes me -1 bravery. I'm +1 bravery, which means I'm on my base of 7, ignoring my banner now. So on a 6, I lose another ranger. I said on a 6, I lose another ranger. 5. I'm fine.
Cool.
No one flees. Objective-wise, you're still going to control them, but I am going to get that, and I'm going to get my battle tactic for 3 points. And so that'll be priority. City's got a 2. You got a 4.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Yep. Sons of Behemat are taking the turn. So, heroic ability... Oh, first of all, battle tactic, actually.
That's it.
Battle tactic-wise, he's going for Broken Ranks, kill a battle line unit, so he's going to pick this unit of Wildwood Rangers. Going to go into heroic abilities next. So you're going to try and generate command point on the Kraken Eater.
Yep.
On a 4 plus.
Gets it.
Gets it. So he's got a little heroic leadership token. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put it on... Ooh. Yeah, we'll go on Dirthu. Actually, we're going to go with heroic healing on Dirthu. So 2d6. That's under his bravery, so he heals d3. For 2. So, casting, he's got 1 spell. Remember, he's -1 to cast, so all his spells are cast on a 6 because they're all 5-ups. So what is he going to use this turn?
I think he's going to go for Mystic Shield again.
Yep.
I'm just wondering if I'll put it on himself or the Man Crushers.
Alright, so he's going to attempt to cast Mystic Shield on the unit of Man Crushers behind him. So 2d6. What does he get?
6.
6, so just goes off. I'm going to try and Dispel with my Rune Lord, so I need a 5 on dice because I get +2.
Gets it.
Yeah, got it on 1 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was always going to happen. So with that, that's the end of the hero phase for Gargant, so time to go into some movement. So, last thing in the hero phase, sorry, they're both near a piece of damn terrain, so both units of Man Crushers are going to take D3 mortals for +1 to hit. This unit?
2. Oh, 1, sorry.
Yep. 1, and then this unit?
1.
1, cool. Both take a mortal wound, but they both get +1 to hit. Now on to movements. Alright, so movement all done. Obviously, big dude here didn't move. He's in combat. Ran with both the Man Crushers, but because they're in range... Didn't run with that unit, but they ran. But either way, when they're within range of the Megas, they get run and charge. And then, of course, your Kraken Eater moves up as well. So, with that, time for some shooting.
Cool.
Alrighty, so he's going to hurl his boulder into Dirthu's face. So, 3+ to hit. Hits, 2+ to wound. No. Cool. What's up next for shooting?
It will be the Kraken Eater.
Kraken Eater, big dude. What's he shooting into?
Do I shoot the Nomad Prince?
He is within 3 of his units.
That's fine.
So he will be -1 to hit.
Maybe I don't.
Cool. So he's going to hurl a boulder at these Wildwood Rangers here. So
3 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And wounding on 3s. 2 at -1.
-1. So it's going to be my base save because unit is either hollowed in or behind terrain. So 5 ups. Oh, first time we failed a 5-up save all day.
2d3. So 3.
3. And we'll just remove the ones that are there. Alrighty, so the Man Crushers here that didn't run are going to shoot into the Honoured Retinue here.
So 3d3 attacks.
Yep.
So that's 3, 6, 8.
No worries. Alrighty, so the Man Crushers here that didn't run are going to shoot into the Honoured Retinue here.
So 3d3 attacks.
Yep.
So that's 3, 6, 8.
No worries.
Hitting on...
So 8 attacks.
Yep. Hitting on 3s.
And wounding on 3s.
Yep. So -1, that's 6.
Yep, so this is going to be my base save. So 5+ save. Oh, it's going to be 5 of them.
5d3 damage.
Oh, ouch. And
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
that's going to mean 5, 6, 7. They're wiped. So Man Crushers here charging first. Need a 3, but wanting something bigger, preferably. A 9. That's what they want. Good roll. Alright, so Stomping Charge, 3 dice on 2 ups. D3 mortal wounds for each 2 up.
So 2d3.
2d3.
For 6.
Oh, ouch. 6 mortals on these Rangers. Alright, other unit of Man Crushers charging.
3.
Oh, that's not going to see them in, I don't think.
Probably, yeah, I'm going to burn the CP to fucking reroll that.
Yep, so you're going to use your Heroic Leadership. So that's going to give you a reroll, so we know they need a 4.
Yeah.
I saw that too and got happy, but no, they're in. That could have been bad. So, same effect. Man Stomping Charge, whatever the hell it's called. 3d3, 2 ups.
3.
3d3 mortal wounds.
Only 3.
Only 3. You used all your good rolls on the other one.
Yep.
And the Kraken Eater's going to charge 2d6. 9, so he's doing what he wants.
Interesting. Where's one?
Alrighty, so now he's charging him back 2+, d6 mortal wounds if he gets it. 2, d6. 2. I do have a ward save on them thanks to Bless, so 2 6-ups. No, 2 die. Alright, so first of all, we're going to have Titanic Duel. Both our monsters here are going to Titanic Duel each other. He's then going to try and stomp on a 2+. He does d3 mortal wounds. He does d3 for 1. A 6-up ward on my Eternal Guard. Nope, so another Eternal Guard dies. And then the Man Crushers here are going to try and roar on a 3-up. They do, so can't use command abilities in the combat phase with them. So, start of the combat phase, Dirty's going to try his ground shaking stomp on the Mega Gargant 4+. He does, so he's fighting last.
That's all good.
But you do get to pick the first fight, because Dirty doesn't strike first when he doesn't charge.
He's got light defense. Just with pile in.
So we're going in this one?
Yeah, I'm going to shuffle as far away from Dirty as I can.
Yep, so he's just going to...
Because this axe is in the way of this tree here. So.
Yeah, just going to shuffle away, getting away from the giant sticker sword.
After piled in. So going for the banner.
Yep, so you stuff him in the bag. He's going to pick the banner from the unit of Wildwood Rangers first. So banner on a 2+ is stuffed in the bag, and then champion for the second one. Yep. And musician for the last one. Yep. All right, so now the headbutt attacks.
So
+1 to hit.
3s.
Miss.
Wounding on 3s. 1 at -3, but it's 4 damage.
So that goes straight through, kills 4. So there's one dude left alive. So kicks on 2s.
Well, it's going to matter. 3s. No.
Alrighty, I'm making it well as it could be one dude.
Right.
If he survives, he's getting a command point to stop you.
Here goes the 30 attacks.
30 attacks. Can he kill one model?
Hitting on 2s.
I don't think there's enough ones in there for me to live.
Wounding on 3s.
Alrighty, how many do I have? Alright, just 11 dice. All of them needing a 6. Yahtzee! That is a lot of 6s. But not enough.
Get them out now.
5 out of 11. Oh, that's a good roll. Alrighty, so Wildwood Rangers, I've piled in. I've got a few that are out. He's chosen to use all-out defense, so drops him down to 1 command point for the battle round. 3s to hit. And then 3s to wound. Alright, so -1. He's got +1 though, so base save of 5 up. Each one of these is damage 2. Wow, that's a good roll.
That's a really good roll.
That's going to do 6 damage. About time you get one of those.
Doesn't even kill a Gargant.
Alrighty, so first of all, stuff him in the net. The musician's out of range, but the champion and the banner are in range. So first of all, D3 models. Let's actually see how many you get to try.
So 2.
2. So
Champion banner.
Champion banner. So champ.
2+.
Banner.
2+.
Yep, so champ and banner both get stuffed in the bag. Alright, so starting his attack profile is almighty stomp. Normally 3s, now on 4s to hit.
Rerolling 1s though.
Both hit though.
3s to wound. -2.
-2, so I'm on a 3 up, so for 5 up saves. Nope.
D3 damage.
It's 2. Just put that to the side for now.
And then Death Grip is going to be on a 4.
Nope.
And then my Shipwrecker Club. Hitting on 4s.
Yep, 8 attacks, hitting on 4s for the Shipwrecker Club. Reroll 1s on this?
No.
No. -1 hasn't actually done much, to be honest.
3s.
3.
-2 again.
-2, so this is on 5 ups. Saved 1
And
damage.
2 each.
Cool, so that's 6 Eternal Guard dead. Alright, so the Eternal Guard, they're going to strike back, so 2s to hit. And 3s to wound. And 3s to wound. That's not bad. Oh, so it's 5, 10 again. So 10 armor saves on your 4 up, yeah?
Yep. Oh, I take 3, I think.
Yep, 3. Lovely. 3 wounds on the big dude. Alrighty, so Man Crush is attacking. First of all, the damage dude with his headbutt.
Oh, actually, first of all.
So they scoop him up. So going banner champion no, so banner first on a
2.
Musician.
2. Nope.
Roll that one. And random other dude.
2.
Yeah, so 3 go down. And so headbutt from the injured guy, yeah?
Yep, so +1 to hit because of the damned terrain earlier. So 3+. 3+. Nope.
And then the other 2 headbutts.
So 3s. And 3s. So 1 at -3.
1 at -3, they'll just go straight through on the ranges.
4 damage.
4 damage, cool. We'll just put them to the side. Yep, mighty kicks.
So 3 attacks on 2s. I'll reroll.
There we go, there's the extra one. And
3s.
yep.
1 at -2.
Go straight through as well.
D3. Oh, Jesus.
In your tray.
3.
And so the club attacks now.
20 attacks hit on 2s.
And wounds.
3s.
Ouchie. Alrighty, 6 up saves. There is not a lot of 6s there. So that is 18. That is the unit wiped. Alrighty, so Dirthy's going to attack next. He's back up to his full damage profile. So, first of all, he's going to roll to hit. So he's on 2s thanks to Titanic Duel against the Gatebreaker 2s. All hit. And 3s. All wound. 3 at -3. So all our defense, 3 saves. No. And then that turns into 18 damage, so 5 up ward.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
That's going to be enough to kill him. Just. Alright, so now we're rolling off to see who pushes the Man Crusher over. I got a 2. You got 2. So I'm going to keep rolling off. I got a 4.
I got a 5.
Cool. At least there's a winner.
So we're going to land on Dirthy.
Yep.
Yeah. Pick a point in 5 inches. Each unit within 3 inches takes D3 mortal wounds. Just land on Dirthy.
Yeah. D3 mortal wounds.
For 2.
For 2. 6 up save from my ward. Thanks to the mystical terrain. No, take both. So Mega Gargan gone. End of the combat phase. I'm going to pick to use a command point to keep the Eternal Guard in the fight. And with that, it's going to be Cities of Sigmar turn 2. You got your battle tactic because you did destroy my unit. Yep. You do lose that objective now though, so you've only got 1.
That's fine.
So you're going to get the 3 points this turn. And he gets an extra point as well because he did do Broken Ranks. I'm going to get an extra point though because I killed a monster in the turn as well. Alrighty, so start of the turn, battle tactic. I'm going to pick Monstrous Takeover on this objective on the side here. And then we're going to go in and start our hero phase, heroic actions. So we're going to try heroic healing. Note that Dirthy's already healed a wound this turn due to being in Living City. So 2d6, that is 8, so he heals d3 for 2. So he's going to try and generate a CP on a 4+. No. So no free CP. That does leave the Gungans with no CP for the turn. So let's see what we can do with cities. So in my hero phase, he's going to use his once per game ability to put a forest on the table. Alright, so dropped our forest here. We're then going to try a spell. He's going to try Arcane Bolt. So 5+, goes off on a 7. You want to try 8 to you need a, so 8 on dice. No, 7 equals but does not succeed. So he's got an Arcane Bolt. And then we're going to go with Bless onto the Ancient here. Goes off, so the Ancient has a 6 up ward now. 5+, our General generates a command point for us. Does not. And on a 4+, our Adjutant generates 1. Does. Cool. They actually got 1, finally. With that, that's the hero phase, so we're going to go into movement and we'll come back after all of it's done. Right, so movement's all done. Wildwood Rangers, these are retreated. They are 3 inch away. They're just wobbly model on the stairs there. Dirthy moves up. Ancient moves up. Our heroes in the center move up as well. And going into shooting, start of the hero phase, both our Nomad Princes are going to pick the Kraken Eater to piss off with birds. He is -2 to hit, cast, dispel, and unbind. Yes, he can only be -1, but it means he's always going to be -1 for the next turn. With that, some proper shooting from the Tree Lords. Ancient's going to shoot. So a 3 up and a 3 up. Fails.
What are you targeting?
Ancient will use a command point though to strike and melt away, but melt forward. Dirthy's then going to shoot at the Man Crushers as well. So 4s to hit. That's a better roll than the first one. 3s to wound. Spoke too soon. 1 at -1.
6 up.
D3 damage. For 1. And charges. So we're going to start with Dirthy. He's going to charge. He got an 8, so he's going to go like this. And then we're going to charge the Ancient. 11. And then the Wild Riders are going to charge. So 11, nice. First of all, monster reactions. So Dirthy's going to use Titanic Jewel. And then the Ancient will use Roar on them. So on a 3+, they can't use command abilities.
Oh no, I have no command.
Yeah. I couldn't stomp you, so whatever. They get one, so they can have a Roar to stop me using command abilities, which will put my dudes on a 2. Cool, he's going to attempt to Roar, try and stop my command ability. Does, cool. So they'll be on their base hitting rolls. With that, time for the start of combat phase, so both ground shaking stomps will roll them at the same time.
Do I get anything?
And then they're, gonna roar the unit as well. No. Keep forgetting they're freaking monsters. So 2 ground shaking stomps, if 1 4-up goes, they strike last. Well, apparently they're really striking last. So with that, Dirthy gets to go first. Alright, so Dirthy's going first. So we're 2s to hit, thanks to Titanic Jewel. 2 extra attacks in here, thanks to the Wildwood down, and then 3s to wounds. 3 at -3.
That goes through.
So that's just 18 damage. And then Dirthy's also got his Impaling Talon, so 2s to hit. 6 does D6 mortals though. For 1, of course it does. Yep. So Timber from the first one that died during Dirthy's attacks.
Yep. So we roll off this man.
Right, so my roll is a 5. Yours is a
4. So you get to pick which direction he falls.
Away from my models.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Wild Riders. Riders for starters are 3s to hit. And then 4s to wound. Yeah, this is where Wild Riders suck, but that's just going to go 4 damage because it's just going to outright ignore your armor. And so horses, we need to do a wound. 4s to hit. 4s to wound. Need at least a couple to go through to make him fail a save. 3 5-up saves. Fail 1 so I can kill a Gargan, please.
Fails 2.
Cool.
So he dies. Roll off.
And rolling off to see who gets to push him over. I got a 2, you got a 3. So obviously onto my unit.
Yeah, which one though?
Alrighty, so D3, ow, stabbed myself with a Nomad Prince. D3 mortal wounds from the fall onto them.
For 3.
For 3, cool.
Right. Hassan's at the front.
Alrighty, so Gargan's going to attack back into the Wild Riders because remembering they are striking the last. So Ed butts first. 2, they're at full strength, both of them.
Yeah, hitting on 3s because they still have the +1.
Wounding on
3s. 1 at -3.
So it's going to go straight through.
4 damage.
4 damage because it's going to kill 2. Next up.
And 2 mighty kicks, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. 1 at -2.
Go straight through.
D3 for 1. And then 20 attacks with the massive clubs.
Alright, 20 attacks.
2s.
And
3s.
And so 6-up saves on the Wild Riders. Nah, they're all dead. They get wiped out. Alrighty, so Ancient's turn to attack. We're going to go all-out attack. So he's going to be hitting on 2s with his Doom Tendril Staff. And wounding on 3s. 1, -2.
Goes through.
So D6 damage for 4.
Yep.
And then his massive Impaling Talon got a 6, so D6 mortals for 6 mortals as well. And so rolling off for Timber for the 1 Gargan. I got a 5, you got a 5, roll again. A 5, I got a 4, so you're gonna...
I'm gonna pick a point right between the 2.
Yep, so D3 mortals on both of them.
So D3 on the Ancient for 2. And on Dirthy for 3.
Alrighty, and so the 1-man crusher attacking back, who's he going into?
I will put everything into Dirthy.
Dirthy, cool. So, first of all.
Headbutt on a 3. And then 3. No. Mighty Kick on a 2. No. And then he's taken 9 wounds, so he's got 6 attacks.
6 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
Wounding on 3s.
And wounding on 3s. So 4 at -1.
So 4+ save on Dirthy. Take 1. And so that's it for combat. So end of the combat phase, going to use my Arcane Bolt for D3 mortals. On a 3, it's going to kill the Man Crusher. 1. No, he's alive. Dang it. And so end of the city's turn, I get 1, 2, means I get more for the 3. I then completed my battle tactic, and I've also slain a monster, so I'm going to get 6 victory points, putting me on 10 to 9, going into priority for turn 3. So cities, got a 2. Giant's got a 6. I think you're going to take it. Or,
Yep.
Alrighty, so Sons of Behemat, turn 3. You've gone for Conquer, picking that objective, the obvious one. And then heroic actions. What's your one going to be?
I'm going to.
Cool. So CP obviously being generated on your general, so 4 up. No. We spent about 5 minutes discussing that for it to not happen. I'm then going to go healing on Durthu, who's currently taken 5 wounds. So 2d6, that's under. So I heal d3 for 3. So I'm back to 2. All right. So punted the objective. So we just decided to put that marker there because we're not rearranging the whole table for a punted objective. So that objective is now there. So with that, that's going to be it for your hero phase. So go into movement and we'll come back after all of it is there. Remembering he needs to take that one. Right, end of movement. So he's jumped over, grabbed the objective. So you've got your battle tactic so long as he doesn't charge. They've moved forward. Time for some shooting. All right, so Kraken Eater shooting the Eternal Guard. So
3 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
-2, so whatever -1 makes you.
So nothing.
And then
the
'cause
Gargants.
birds are pissing you off.
Yep, pick the Gargants, and they're going to shoot at the Nomad Prince upstairs.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, so not the general, because he doesn't want to kill the general this turn or he loses himself a battle tactic. So the non-general Nomad Prince.
So 2d3 attacks. 2. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. -1.
-1. So I'm currently on a 2 up, so 3 up. Oh, failed.
D3 for 2.
For 2. No worries. Cool. 2. Alrighty, so charges. So we just got the 1 charge because obviously he can't charge or he loses his battle tactic and objective points, all of which bad. So Man Crushers, what are we doing? 7. That's a decent charge. So 5. So they would be able to contact there.
Kind of like
So done the charge like this. So he's within 3 of the Nomad Prince. The Rune Lord. And what we've had to do, just so he doesn't lose the objective, is this Gargant's just tailing off at the end here, connecting with the Eternal Guard, but making sure he doesn't lose the objective. Because, yeah. So, impact hits. So, first of all, the first one goes into the Rune Lord.
so 2+. D3 damage for 3.
Cool. So, he just takes 3 on the chin. And then against the Eternal Guard.
2+. D3 for 3.
Cool. So, 3 and 3. Alrighty, so monstrous reactions. Durthu's going to Titanic Jewel. Completely forgot the name there. He's going to Titanic Jewel back at Durthu. It might not matter in a second if he gets stomped though. But you're going to stomp with this Gargant into the Rune Lord. So on a 2 up. D3.
Oh, Jesus.
D3.
I don't like this. There we go.
2, 3. Rune Lord just gets squished underfoot. And so 2 dice on a 4 up. That Gargant fights last on either one. He does, so he's fighting last. So it's pretty obvious where your first attacks are.
Sure is.
Alrighty, so these Gargants are going now. You've had to do a little bit of wobbly model syndrome here, but these Gargants are still in coherency. He's just sitting right on the edge. He gets within 2 inch of the Nomad Prince, so he's going to lose his Headbutt, which is a 1 inch reach attack. But this Gargant's going to get everything into those Eternal Guard. He's then going to put his weapon and his kick into the Nomad Prince here.
First of all, I'm going to do the 2+ to kill your musician.
Yep, yeah, he's the only one left. 2+.
Oh.
Stuffed in the bag. And
You go to combat.
yeah. Alrighty, so I have a command point. I'm going to use all out defense on him.
Yep.
So I'm going to be ignoring your end, +1 save, so I'm going to be a 2 up regardless, unless you got more rend than 1.
I definitely.
Alright, so the 1 into the Nomad Prince, I've used all that defense, so I'm going to be on a 2 up with a spare, ignoring a point of rend. And
Mighty
then
kick.
Mighty Kick.
So 3+. 3+.
Nope.
And then the club.
So club now.
3+.
3+. So 4 saves on a 2-up. Saved them all. However, onto the eternal gun now. So he's Edbutt to start with.
So 3+. I actually got that wrong before. 3+. Nope.
Kick.
2+. Nope.
And the all-out attack with the weapons. So
2s. And 3s.
3s to wounds. How many we got there?
6 at -1.
6 at -1. So he's going to be 6 4-up saves. 2 die. I only just failed that. They die though. And so Dirthy's going to go into this Man Crusher. So 5 attacks. We've got Titanic Jewel for +1 to hit. So hitting on 2s.
6 is killing.
And then we are wounding on 3s. So that is Ren 3.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. So
roll off for timber.
yeah, roll off for timber now. So City's got a 4.
Got a
5.
Same
So
place.
same place. D3 on Dirthu.
For 3.
D3 on the Ancient.
For 2.
6 up wards on the Ancient. Saved 1. So Ancient takes 1. Dirthu took 3.
Yep.
Cool. Alrighty, so battle tactic for the turn. I'm going to pick Broken Ranks. Going to try and kill this unit here. And then onto heroic actions. We're going to heal Dirthu. So 2d6. That's equal to. So I just heal 1. Doesn't put me back in my good bracket. So I'm d6 damage. Your choice. So he's just going to try and heal on his Mega as well.
It's under.
That's under. So d3 for 2. So he goes back to 1 wound taken. And then we're gonna go into the rest of my hero phase. So General generates a command point on a 5+. Does not. So I need a 7 on dice. 9 dispelled, so no d6 heal. Damn. With that said, time to go into some movement. So that is that for movement. Retreated out the Nomad Prince. Tree Lords are coming up. You know what? We're actually going to move our general as well to just outside of 3 because I'm not scared of him dying this turn. Tree Lord Ancient is then going to shoot with his Doom Tendril Staff at them. Misses. Dirthu's then going to shoot with his Sprites. So he gets 2 hits at 4s. And then 3s to wound. 1 at -1.
6 up. Got it.
Cool, 6 up, saved. Then going to spend a command point to move Dirthu again. And charges. So Dirthu moves there, so he's a 3-inch charge on Dirthu. 10, he's going to get in, so we're just going to go crash. And then we'll charge with the Ancient. That's a 5, should see him in as he's up the top. And then we're going to charge with our General as well. For 9. Hurrah! So, first of all, Stomps. Or end a combat phase, so Dirthu's going to Titanic Jewel you. And the Ancient is going to Roar. So, Ancient on a 3-up. Can't use command abilities or receive them. Can't. And then your one back. Cool. Roaring at Dirthu on a 3-up. Yep, so Dirthu can't use command abilities. So completely mistook which one I said got Titanic Jewel, so he's roared instead. So he can't get +1 to hit. Dirthu's already got it from Titanic Jewel. With that said, 2 stomps at the start of combat on a 4-up. Those Gargants fight last. They do. So we're going with everything from our army first. So Dirthy's only got 3 swords now because he's out of the trees. So 2s to hit. And 3s to wound. 1 -3. Damage 6.
Yep.
Oh, actually, sorry. He's on 3 wounds, so it's damage D6, not 6.
Nope.
4. So 2 wounds back on that. And then his Impaling Talon. Hits. Wounds, -1. Damage 1. Take another. So he took 5 from Dirthy this turn. Ugh. We'll go to the Nomad Prince next. So 3s. And 3s. 1, -1, damage 2.
Gets it.
Ouch. So the Ancient's going to go his Doom Tendril Staff. 3s to hit. All hit. 3s to wounds. 1 wounds. -1. D6 damage for 5.
He's left on 1.
And the Impaling Talon hits. Wounds -1.
Kills him.
Kills him just, but that's not going to get us our battle tactic, but at least we get a point from this.
Alright, let's see what happens when he falls over.
2, 5.
I'm going to try and pick a point right between them.
Yep.
I can.
Alrighty, so this guy's fallen over, picked a point between the two here. Durthu on
So D3
for 2, and the Ancient
for 3.
Cool. So he goes up to 7 taken, and he has taken 5. So I'm going to get 1, 2 more, but I'm not getting my battle tactic this turn. But I did kill a monster, so I'm getting 4 points. Alright, priority for turn 4. I got a 4, got a 4. You get to break tires.
I'm taking it. Yeah, go.
Yeah, you got to take it, because I'm pretty sure cities win this if you don't, because I'm just going to get points that you can't stop. So, Gargant's turn 4, let's see if they can bring it. Right, so battle tactic for the turn. He's picked Slay the Warlord, so this guy's got to die. Heroic actions. I'm going to heal Durthu. D3 heal on Durthu. For 3. Alright, so Mega Gargant here, using his Finest Hour for +1 wound, +1 armor save. Hero phase though, proper, so magic.
Yeah. Do I Mystic Shield or Arcane Bolt?
Or Flaming Weapons.
Or Flaming.
Flaming Weapons on the Mega Gargant here.
On an 8.
Goes on an 8. I'm going to try and stop you. I get +1 to Dispel. I'm on Arcane, so 8, 9 stops.
Of course.
Alrighty, so going to go into movement now, and we'll come back after all of it's done. Alrighty, so let's do some shooting with those Gargants. Who's shooting first? Well, do we want to do him because he doesn't have a choice?
Yep. Everything into the general, I think.
Yep. I'm going to elect to use all-out defense, as you might expect. So this means I'm a 2-up, ignoring 1 point of range.
Yep. Starting with the Man Crusher. So D3 attacks. 1. Hitting on a 4. Wounding on a 3. -1, which is 0.
Yep, so 2-up. Saved.
All good.
So, Kraken Eater into Durthu.
Yep. We have 3 attacks hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. -1.
Sure, so these are 4-up saves. Failed them all. Ouch.
D3 apiece. 3, 6, 7, 8.
That's gonna kill him, I think. Yeah, it's gonna kill him. Durthu is taken out. Alrighty, so that's shooting. Charges, pretty self-explanatory what you're gonna try and do.
Yeah.
Yep, so kaboom. Your mortals on your impact. Alright, so impact. 2 plus.
Got it.
D6 mortals.
3.
3. So he's taken 3 just straight off the bat. And so combat. Trillion Ancient's going to try and make him strike last.
The Man Crusher.
Oh wait, so first of all, monster reactions actually before that. I'm going to Titanic Duel with Trillion Ancient.
So I can't Titanic Duel.
Alright, so first of all, gonna stomp with the Man Crusher into the Nomad Prince. 2-up. D3, does he just kill him? Yep. So Nomad Prince just dies. That means your other dude's not within 3 of anyone. So he's not going to be able to roar.
That's fine.
And then I start a combat. I'm going to try and ground shaking stomp. No, so you get to fight first. Which means, of course, I'm going to use all out defense.
Alright. Man Crusher's going to...
So, Man Crusher piles in, going to use all out attack. I'm going to use all out defense. Using the pile in to get out of the way because the Gargant here will still get to pile in even though he's not within 3 because he charged. So, Man Crusher.
Headbutt. 4 plus. 3 plus.
Misses anyway.
Kick. 2 plus. 3 plus. -2.
-2, so there's going to be a 2, 3, 4 plus save. Failed.
D3. For 1.
Cool. Take another wound. It puts me up to 8, so I've got 4 remaining.
10 attacks with his club, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s. So 6 at -1.
So 6, 3+ saves. Failed 1.
Point damage.
So he's pretty banged up, so only 1 attack on his Doom Tendril Staff. Hitting on a 3. Hits. Wounding on a 3. Wounds. -1.
6.
D6 damage. For 3. Then my Impaling Talon. D6 mortals. For 3 more mortals. Alrighty, so he's just stayed outside of 3 just to make sure he can't potentially take any wounds. But he's got everything 2-inch range, so everything into the Ancient. He's +1 a wound from his finest hour.
Almighty Stomp is 3+. And then it'll be 2+. -2.
-2, so I've got a 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. Cox. Saved.
And the Death Grip.
Yep.
3 up rerolling once because he's a monster.
Hits.
This is a 2 up. -3.
-3, so 5 up. Saved. We're going to do it. 3s to hit with your big Shipwrecker Club. And 2s, isn't it?
Yep. All them. 5 at -2.
So 4 ups.
2 damage
6,
apiece.
that's going to be enough to kill him. Going into my turn.
Points.
Alrighty, so battle tactic. We're going to go with Bring It Down on a monster. We're going to pick that thing. And then we're also going to use for heroic action our finest hour. Let's do this. Your heroic action?
I'll win back if I can.
Heal on the Mega Gargant.
Yep.
Yep, so he just heals his wounds. So, movement. I'm going to fling my birds in your face because I can.
Sure.
And then we're going to charge. So, he's in.
If he'd failed that, I would have laughed.
I've got a command point. So, we're now 2s and 2s in this. Although you get to stomp me first or roar if you want. If you roar, I'm going to be 3s.
Yeah, I'm going to roll.
You roar, so I'm going to be 3s and 2s. So, 3s to hit with my Nomad Prince.
It mattered.
It mattered because I can't kill you now. 2s, 1. Take that.
Yep, takes a wound.
Takes 2.
2 wounds.
Takes
2
2.
wounds.
Take him in the gut.
8.
And with that, I think we can just end the game because there's nothing now. I had one last gambit to get some points and I get nothing.
Yep.
I get a point. I do get a point.
1 point.
But yeah, that's going to be the end of the game. Gargants are going to get a turn. It doesn't matter what I do now. Even if I got the double, I'm just going to probably kill that, maybe.
Maybe.
But then
you still got to fight him.
Yeah, I don't think Jack has this one. Well, thank you all for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fun little community here at Cinderful Gaming, you can do so by following the link in the description of the video to our Discord server. We're always on there. There's always someone chatting. You can go on there and have a good time. Next up, if you'd like to help support the channel in another way, you can do so by following one of the links to Patreon, YouTube members, or following a link to our merch store on Teespring and grabbing some merch to help support the channel in that way. But also, we'd like to give a shout out to everyone who helps support the channel via Patreon and YouTube members. So first of all, a big thank you to our Patreon members, Christian Weir, James, Soren, Chaos Spawn, AJC, Kenny Lull, Alarin Shop First, James Crowder, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, Tim Newman, The Rising Ape, Cure Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, MJ, and Dynat226. And a special thank you as well to our YouTube members, Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Steve T, The Real Zeop, Chris Wallace, Turai12, Vinny, Lock Lorick, Matt Mollum, Becky Kinsker Groupie, The Johnny84, and El Mapache. I'd also like to give a special shout out to Lady Witchfox Art, first of all, who does all the amazing artwork you see on the channel, and also to Xmorphic, who does an amazing job of running the Discord server and doing all the background work there for us. Thank you all for watching once again though. Stay safe everyone, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.